It's time now for the PHL Morning News on this Friday morning, July 10th, 2015. Good morning to you all this lovely Friday morning here, July 10th, 2015 here. Here are your news at 9:00 right here at 7:30 in the morning time. Here is police have roped up the Confederate flag in the area where immediately behind it, stretched back to the South Carolina State House where the flag is to be removed in the 10 a.m. ceremony. Greece submitted its proposal Thursday for a ballot to help it stay in the Eurozone. France, Athens, most sympathetic ally among European powers, helped the Greek government with its proposal. Jeb Bush stopped spending $14 million on the first report of fundraising beat all foes. Tunisia's Prime Minister insisted Friday that the country has done everything in our power to protect foreign tourists as the British government urged travellers to flee because of the threat of war attacks. German media are reporting a mass shooting near the city of Ansbach in southern Germany. Local media reported a man with a gun targeted passersby from a silver Mercedes. China's stock market snapped a 3-week losing streak Friday as the government's heavy-handed intervention at least last appeared to have arrested a massive sell-off. In southern Cruz, Bolivia, today's prior to Pope Francis Friday's visit to Bolivia's largest prison inmates in Radical closed Washington to give the updated detention center facelift, paving a new walkway and burning the pontiff's face and flags. Criticizing India Prime Minister Narendra Modi over his meeting with practicing Kabra Nawaz Sharif's at President Yudaf Takri Friday called it an unfortunate event. Typhoon Shanham has lashed Japan's Okinawa Island chain as it pushes toward Taiwan and onto the channel, leaving at least 23 people injured. The government's personal office chief is rejected bipartisan calls for her to step down following revelations that hackers stole the personal information of more than 21 million people on their watch. A judge has approved a $4.5 million settlement between the upstate New York district and 5 Jewish students who says they endured years of abuse by classmates. Oil parity cements in the International Energy Agency forecast prices will need to fall further to curb excess supplies, countering gains after nuclear talks stalled between Iran and world powers. After oil group settles last big bill for Deepwater Horizon is more nimble or vulnerable as the Deepwater Horizon disaster damaged BP's image of the U.S. Governor John Baker Bill will joke Shanghai before China's stock market suddenly needed a saving that was supposed to be helping to pay the country's last emergency bailout. All right, looking at stock market report here. Dow closed 17,548.62, up 33.20. SP 520, 51.31 unchanged, and Nasdaq 49, 22.40 unchanged. Bumblebees are under threat from climate change, which significantly reduce the habitats in which they can survive, according to researchers. NASA has named the astronauts who will be the first to fly commercial space vehicles in an upcoming return by USA to manned space launch operations. 3 German breeders have died after contracting new strain of virus from their squirrels, and a man who died 2 to 4 months after developing encephalitis switches and inflammation in the brain. On Thursday, the U.S. Food and Drug Administration chose the strain after awarded the labels for the more widely used painkillers like naproxen and ibuprofen. Bear Joe News Time, 7:33. Time out for a sports report here. The Boston Red Sox Lemons begin their 3-game showdown at Fenway Park starting tonight against the New York Yankees here. United States and Ford Cliff Dempsey continue playing the Gold Cup on Friday against Haiti after opening the event with a 2-1 defeat of Honduras on Tuesday, as the U.S. and Haiti will play at the Gold Cup today at Gillette Stadium. The U.S. women's soccer team is being honored today with historic ticker tape parade in New York City after the team's World Cup triumph. DeAndre Jordan's first frustration of free agency proved to be a brief affair with a big man initially and chat about it, Lord Newsuiter only to walk away control, confronted by with a prospect of leaving the Los Angeles Clippers behind. Serena Williams continued dominance of Maria Sharapova with a first 6-2, 6-4 win in the Wimbledon semifinals on Thursday. And Great Britain's Jamie Murray secured his place in the Wimbledon doubles final as he and Australian partner John Pearce battled 4-set victory Thursday at center court. Pierre Chaldusab, South 735. And it's time out for a Trevor report here. 195 on the eastbound side. It's off Route 103 in Somerset to the Bracken River and Fall River here. 95 on the northbound side. Slow from 495 to 140 Best Street. Got an exited here on 195 on the northbound side. Route 140 Mansfield. So expect some delays around that area here. Southeast Expressway out of the northbound side. It is slow from Quincy all the way up to the Dorchester here. Southeast Expressway southbound side. Slow for the Dorchester stretch here. 290 in the eastbound side, so for the Mass Pack to Route 146 in Worcester here. 93 southbound and so for Bedford all the way up to the Zacharias get an accident on 93 in the southbound side near Route 20 in Somerville, so expect delays here. 120 on the northbound side, it's over Route 9 in Wellesley all the way up to Route 20 in Waltham here. 120 in the southbound side again, an accident before Route 20 Waltham, so expect delays here. Route 3 to the southbound side, so for the Billwick into Burlington here. Route 93 to the northbound side, it is slow from around Route 128 in Reading here. Mass Pike interchange with 485, it is a little slow. But otherwise, 393.95 looking good in Granite State here. And speaking of the Granite State of New Hampshire here. 393.95 looking good in the Granite State. 101 is looking good for Manchester to Northampton here. Spalding Turnpike is looking good from Portsmouth all the way up to the Rochester here. And the Bay Turnpike is looking good here. From York up to the Augusta, Maine here. 93 to the northbound side. A little slow to Hudson Toll Plaza here. On the northbound side of 93 here. And 95. It's a little slower on Route 101 in Hampton, New Hampshire here. Alright, looking at MBTA alert. Subway system is looking good. On the Kabir Rail. On the Newburyport Buckford Line, train 154, 638 from Newburyport delay today between 10-50 minutes due to drawbridge malfunction at Beverly. Newburyport Buckford Line, train 10268 from Rockford delay today between 20-25 minutes due to drawbridge malfunction at Beverly. And ferries are looking good here. Peter Chaldusab. 638. Peter Chaldusab. 738 here on this Friday morning here, and it is time now for a weather report here. Alright, our 7-day forecast. It goes like this here. For today, Petrobras before 9 a.m. boys. Skies right mid-morning then gradually cleared with either 79 degrees. Light variable wind becoming north around 6 miles per hour in the morning here. Tonight, clear skies about 6 degrees, calm wind. For Saturday, skies have about 86 degrees, calm wind becoming northwest around 5 miles per hour in the afternoon here. Sunday night, Petrobras after 5 a.m. boys. Most clear skies about 63 degrees and southward about 5 miles coming in the evening here. Sunday, patchy fog before 70 miles. Precise skies about 90 degrees. Southwest with about 3 to 6 miles an hour. Here, Sunday night, patchy fog after 5 miles. Mostly coast skies about 66 degrees. Monday, patchy fog before 70 miles. Most precise skies about 84 degrees. Monday night, chance of showers after 7 p.m. Patchy fog after 1 a.m. miles. Mostly skies lower at 65 degrees. Chance ratio is 40%. Tuesday, chance of showers. Most skies about 82 to about 66 degrees. Chance ratio 50% on Tuesday, drilling down 30% by Tuesday night. Here, Wednesday, check your shots. Most skies have an 82 to about 63 degrees, chest base to 30%. And for Thursday, check your shots. Most skies about 7 degrees, chest base to 40%. Not in temperature at Norton temperature at 7:40 a.m. 62 degrees with humidity 9% and there's overcast skies. And that is going to be it for the Peter Channel morning news on this Friday morning, July 10th, 2015. Peter, hope you have a good morning with a good positive attitude here.